Hello and welcome to this very first episode of OS TryOuts on the Jokester Designs. Today I'll be reviewing the elementary Luna OS, which is based on Ubuntu 12.04. It comes as a 32-bit and a 64-bit version. The desktop sports a Genome 3 desktop, a highly tweaked Genome 3 desktops for that matter. This is a very fast, sleek, responsive UI. The first thing I want to discuss is the startup time, or rather the time it takes to start up. It takes around 20 to 30 seconds to start up, which is on the faster sides of normal. And the main thing is, once you reach the login page, it takes 2 to 3 seconds to log in, which is pretty impressive. We all know how long Windows takes to log in, so this is a very big plus on Elementary's side. Also, the lock screen looks fantastic, so do try this OS out. It is very fast, sleek and responsive. Moving on to the other features, the dock is one of the major reasons why Luna OS is popular. If you search the web for OSs which look similar to Mac OS X, then Luna OS definitely does feature up on the list. For people who are technically not that who do not possess that technical prowess to tweak their Ubuntu desktops using Genome 3 and make it look like a Mac, this is a very good alternative. So one of the biggest reason why Luna OS is popular is because it has a very Mac OS X-y feel. So this dock doesn't give you much customizing capability. It is pretty standard and it comes in 3 variant sizes. It's large, normal and small. They list it out like you want a large dock, small dock or a normal size dock, and you can add or remove icons from this dock by this keep in dock option on the pop-up menu. So this is about it on the dock. This dock is named a plank and is a derivative of docky. So the next thing I want to show you is the transparent toolbar on top, and we have the calendar cum clock here, and then we have the power options here on the right. Then we have the notifications. We have the battery information as well as the mouse battery information. Let me inform you, a few days back my mouse battery ran out, and this showed me a notification that my mouse battery was running out. I use a Bluetooth mouse for that matter, and it gives me a notification as to when my mouse battery goes low. This is the Bluetooth options. This is my connectivity options. These are the volume options, and this is my screencast. As you can see, this is the applications drop down, and we have 2 views to view our applications, the view by category and the view by grid. So these are the large icon view. I'll go into view by category. Before I progress any further into the applications, I'll inform you about a very cool fact about the Luna OS. You can run commands from this bar right here. You write sudo apt get maybe update, so you can execute commands right here from this bar right on top of this drop down. So that is a cool feature in itself. We have a pretty standard text editor by the name of Scratch, and even though it is not that good for coding because it doesn't offer some standard features which is required in text editors for it to be good in programming capabilities, but it is pretty neat, I must say that. Then we have graphics, which comes with the standard photo gallery and symbol scan. Then we have the internet options. The Chromium, Firefox and Google Chrome have been installed later. It came pre-installed with Geary and Midori. Midori is one of the worst disasters Luna OS could have committed. Speak about glitches, crashes, lags, you name any big problem which an OS shouldn't have, Midori owns it. The first experience with your browser is going to go drastically wrong, so I suggest that you do not judge this OS by the browser and download some alternative browser. Chromium browser is available on the App Store itself. You go ahead and download it and save Luna OS from the blushes. Let's move on to Office. We have a calendar and a calculator. Let's have a look at the calculator UI. It's pretty neat. We do not have a scientific version for this, so it's just a standard calculator with not much of a functionality. And then we have the Maya calendar. This is the Maya calendar, and pretty neat again, and the clean UI. Then we go on to others. Is the OpenShot video editor, which I downloaded for editing my videos. I have Gianni and Sublime Text for programming and HTML web designing and all that. Kazam is my screencasting software. Music videos came along with this. A camera app comes along with this, which utilizes your laptop's front camera. Then we have the VLC media player which I downloaded later on. In system tools we have files, multitasking view. Let's show you multitasking view. It gives you the views of the various windows. I'll talk about the Windows tab in a bit. We have system settings, terminals, software updater, and the software center. First, let me talk about the Pantheon terminal. The Pantheon terminal looks far more exciting and far more visually appealing than the standard Ubuntu terminal. I find the standard Ubuntu terminal quite boring, so this looks really sexy. So the next thing that comes up is the files. The files is also a Pantheon file manager, and it is visually really appealing with this blue. There's a bluish glow whenever you hover over files. You won't be able to see it here. Here you go. This bluish glow. It looks really good. It's well animated. The transition effects are neat, and the loading time is very good. I will rate it definitely. It's better than the Windows standard file manager. So let's go ahead and check out what else remains. I still have system settings to cover. I will go to the software center. Well, the software center looks like a ripoff of the Ubuntu software center, but it's a tad bit rebranded than the Ubuntu software center. The apps are sourced from the Ubuntu Precise repository, and well, that's about it for the software center. I don't have much to say about it because it is basically a Ubuntu software center. So next we move on to the system settings, and we have these settings. As you can see throughout this experience, the transitions and the UI is extremely fast and responsive. There is not a hint of lag except for the Midori browser. You will not find a hint of lag in any scenario you might encounter in this OS. I want to show you something in desktop. There's something called wallpapers. These wallpapers, I have tried out all of them, and these wallpapers are extremely suited for the UI this OS offers. This gives it a very good visual package. The wallpapers do justice to the Luna OS, really do justice to the Luna OS and its visual UI. Then we go to the dock. See, as I said, the dock comes in large, normal. So we have height, focus windows. This is as much as you can customize with the dock. That is one of the negatives. After the Midori browser, that is one of the negatives about this OS, that the dock can't be customized much. Then we have the hot corners where we can take our cursors there, and it will do something like multitasking views, maximize current window, minimize current window, show applications menu, Windows overview, show all windows, execute custom command. So like we have a lot of commands which we can execute by hovering over one of these corners. I have set them all to do nothing because it's going to be pretty irritating. I find the dock itself irritating when it pops up when I am chatting away on Facebook and I am not able to see what I am typing into the text bar. So I have kept these hot corners disabled. So that's about it in the applications way. So I'll just talk a bit about the UI before I leave. So let me open up a terminal here. I open up a terminal here. I go ahead and open a web browser, the Firefox web browser here, and then I open the Google Chrome here. So I have 3 windows open, and as you can see, I am transitioning between them pretty smoothly. This is more than what you can say about a Windows transition, or for any application for that matter. The transition is really sleek and responsive. I'm doing this with the help of I am using a standard HP laptop which came pre-installed with Windows, and I'm using the Windows button and I'm using the mouse cursors to move myself through these windows. And once you press mouse cursor and down, you get a Windows overview. So if you want to add a window anywhere like this, and you add a window, you go ahead, open another application, then again go ahead. It handles 4, 5, 6, as many multitasking, as many windows as you want to open on different desktops, and you can scroll between them very easily and very fast. So anything else I would like to cover is, let me check anything else that I might have missed. Let me go through the applications once again. No, there's nothing more that there is left to cover about this browser. The desktop remains pretty clean because it's a minimalistic desktop and it lacks the icons, and hence it also saves you from the cluttered desktop. That's it. That's all about Luna OS that you want to know before trying it out. If you want to try it out, you can try it out in a virtual box, or you can create a bootable drive on a USB stick, and you have the try out Luna OS option, and you can definitely take the plunge from a Windows or a Ubuntu distro. So that's it for today. Signing out from the Jokester Design. Do meet me next time. If you like this video, please do subscribe, like, share and comment below. Hit the subscribe button.